this dim lit room where shadows sway and play, velvet curtains hide the echoes of the day. A single candle burns, flickering my name. I'm swaying to a tune that whispers old heartache. Glass in hand, eyes melting like the time, underneath the whispers of an old familiar rhyme. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Once laughter filled these walls, a bright warming glow. Now shadows danced to the rhythm of my woes. Your echoes linger like the scent of sweet perfume in the swirl of smoke and spirit. You're the presence in the room. Where did we lose the step? Where did the music go? Left me in this waltz with the night as my bow. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Oh, the rain taps like a slow drum on the pane. Each drop a note, a beat, a part of your refrain. The street light casts a golden glow, a distant stage. I'm the lone dancer in the spotlight of my cage. If these tears could speak, what tales they tell of a love that danced too close to the edge, then fell. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning beneath the whispers of what we've known. The clock strikes deep, my soul to weep in the arms of a night where all my secrets keep. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, in the echo of a sigh, in the chill of the unknown. Softly fading like Midnight strikes a chord on my old street, where shadows dance beneath the moonlit sighs. Here in this room where our memories meet, I find myself where laughter used to lie. A glass of whiskey holds the cold embrace. Silent whispers float like smoke in air, each one a ghost of your once familiar face. In the echoes of a chair that sits bare, here I am in the arms of loneliness again, holding on to a love that the night can't mend. The silence loud and the darkness, my friend, all wrapped in the arms of loneliness again. We promised forever, but forever found its end. On a stormy evening, when you walked out the door, the rain cried for me as I tried to pretend that the sound of your leaving wasn't a roar. Now the candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall, like the doubts that dance in the corners of my mind. This room holds the echo of your footsteps in the hall, and the pieces of my heart you left behind. Here I am in the arms of loneliness again, cradling memories where our love had been. With every breath, I'm still where we began. Yes, I'm lost in the arms of loneliness again. Oh, the streetlight flickers outside the frosted glass, each pulse a beat of heartache, timed and true. In the stillness I see our love's impasse, every shattered dream tinted in blue. So here I stand in the arms of loneliness again, whispering to the night, trying to comprehend, as the stars hold watch until the very end. I'm adrift in the arms of loneliness again, fading out like a song that's reached its end. Wrapped softly in the arms of loneliness again. the corner booth beneath, in shiny lights gleam. Velvet shadows dress the room, while my heart treads in a dream. A glass of whiskey, fingers curled, lips a whisper to the cold. The echo of laughter, long since passed beneath the tales untold. On the edge of whiskey nights in silence, I find my soul unbound. Echoes of your footsteps fading in this heart where love was found. Every sip of memory drowning, every silence screams your name. Here in the shadow of our endings, I'm holding on to the flame. We dance beneath the moon, shy gaze to a tune meant just for two. Your eyes held promises deeper than the night's darkest hue. But morning found me alone, with nothing but the taste of bittersweet goodbye and the love we led to waste. On the edge of whiskey nights in silence, I find my soul unbound. Echoes of your footsteps fading in this heart where love was found. Every sip of memory drowning, every silence screams your name. Here in the shadow of our endings, I'm holding on to the flame. Now the rain taps out your rhythm against the glass it plays, a melody of should have been coloring my lonely grays. Perhaps the whiskey's just a veil to hide the tears that fall, or maybe it's a lighthouse guiding me through this squall. On the edge of whiskey nights in silence, where my whispers caress the past, I'm a ghost in my own stories, in a road that's overcast. Every sip of memory drowning, yet in this quiet I reclaim the love that we once kindled, now just embers in the flame. On the edge of whiskey nights, I whisper love and fade away. Under the flicker of a lone street lamp, silhouettes dance on the damp old walls. My feet know the rhythm of sorrow and trance, as the echo of my heels tells tales in empty halls. The night air thick with whispers of smoke and gin carries the weight of blues draped in velvet skies. sipping the bitter taste of change, each swallow sharper than the last. The bar's empty, the atmosphere strange, filled with spirits of my past. Tonight, the whispers of nostalgia creeping through the cracks of my heart, so wide. Memories like age whiskey steeping in the cellar of my soul, where secrets reside. By the piano, a flicker of candlelight wanes. I hear a song, our song. It's playing soft and low, every note a reminder, a sweet, piercing pain of days when love was all we needed to know. Tonight, the whispers of nostalgia gently weeping in the quiet of my heart, once a light, now dim. These memories, treasures I'm forever keeping underneath the moon's mellow-cleared hymn. As the night stretches out in a soft, slow fade, I find solace in the whispers of nostalgia tonight. In the dim glow of a lone street lamp's light, silhouettes dance past midnight's embrace. Echoes in the hall whisper secrets tight, empty glasses casting shadows like lace. Worn wooden floors moan under weary feet, each step a story, each creak a soft plea. Behind the echoes in the hall still lies a heart wrapped in velvet decay, whiskey-drenched dreams on the windowsill, love letters fading in the break of day. Oh, the silence hums a deeper thrill when you're living on the echoes that stay. There once was laughter, there once was your voice, breaking through the smoky haze of our dawn. But time pulled you away without a choice, leaving just the echo where you had gone. The glass now holds no more than a bare sigh, reflecting nothing but the moon's soft cry. Behind the echoes in the hall still lies a heart wrapped in velvet decay, whiskey-drenched dreams on the windowsill, love letters fading in the break of day. Oh, the silence hums a deeper thrill when you're living on the echoes that stay. Flickering candlelight, I find your shadow in the folds of night. Sometimes the softest pain cuts so deep, whiskey-drenched dreams fading until they're just whispers that I can't replay. All the sighs, all the silent thrill, echoes and we dance the night away. Dim light, I trace the ghosts of our faded love. Candle shadows dance on the walls where silence now shows. Old records spin tales of moonlight, but dawn's far too short. These empty rooms echo a melody, pure and obscure. Oh, I've sent my heart out like letters to echoes in the hall. No more whiskey whispers in my coffee, each sip a promise torn. Now there's only the way, the cold way of empty chairs. Once these halls were alive with your steps and your smoky sighs. Now the clock ticks off the rhythm of a soft, slow demise. The night we tangled up our dreams, I thought love would stay. But time, that thief, whispered your spirit away. Two echoes in the hall, no more whiskey whispers in my coffee, each sip a promise torn and away. Your laughter once filled the air. Now there's only the way, the cold way of empty chairs. Rain taps out the window like your fingers drumming on the glass, each drop a note in the ballad of our perishable past. My soul holds on to the echo of I'll always care beneath the roar of the tempest in the silence we share. So I've sent my heart out like letters to echoes in the hall. No more whiskey whispers in my coffee, Each sip a promise torn, echoes fade into the night as I try to find what's right, resting on memories in the fading candlelight. In the dim light of a candle's flicker against the rain's soft patter, sitting solo at the corner table in the shadow of our laughter. The jazz band plays our song, but tonight it sounds so bitter. Here in this old bar where the whiskey's just a sliver of solace, under the I'll survive you still. As the night bends to your will, these memories catch fire, the kind that burn yet never kill. My heart holds tight to what was spilled under the I'll survive you still. It was a stormy summer evening when your truth came crashing down. Lightning struck the silence and our love lost its sound. You walked away, the thunder rolled, leaving echoes in your wake. Now every sip of sorrow is just a chaser for my heartache. Under the I'll survive you still. As the night bends to your will, these memories catch fire, the kind that burn yet never kill. My heart holds tight to what was spilled under the I'll survive you still. But oh, how these ghosts linger, dancing slow in the pouring rain. Your voice still wraps around me, a sweet whiskey laced with pain. And in this bar's soft candle glow, where shadows play our past, I find the strength in solitude, knowing no storm can ever last. Under the I'll survive you still. Through the silence dark and still, this heart has learned to navigate through every chill. Though the music plays softly as if it feels my will, under the I'll survive you still. Oh, under the I'll soft fade of daylight beneath the whiskey sky. The city hums a lonely tune, and I don't ask you why. My window holds the sunset like a gentle, solemn sigh, casting shadows where the memories softly lie. 'Cause I'm in the arms of where you belong at dusk, in the quiet of the fallen night, amidst the twilight's hush. Every star whispers a secret, every breeze a tender touch, in the arms of where you belong at dusk. Once these streets heard our laughter underneath the moon's soft glow. Now they whisper secrets of the nights when I let you go. Heartache is the guest in every glass that I bring to my lips, where your ghost in the smoke dances slow, then slips. In the arms of where you belong at dusk, the night wraps around my solace in its cool indigo rush. Every star a whisper's secret, every breeze a tender touch, in the arms of where you belong at dusk. Oh, how the time holds us in its unyielding grip, a melody of might have beens on this one-way trip. I reach out through the dimness where the past is just a blur, wondering why in every goodbye I still look for her. In the arms of where you belong at dusk, echoes of our might have beens in the twilight's gentle crush. Every star a whispered secret, every breeze a tender touch, in the arms of where you belong at dusk. So I'll linger where the shadows soften, edges of the night, finding solace in the silence, holding on to what's left of light, in the arms of where you belong, where my quiet dreams rebuff, in the arms of where you belong at dusk, until the world's enough. In the flicker of candlelight, my pen bleeds blue. Old paper tears mingling within. Is this room soaked in the sand of memories as I ride my soul into these shadows? Whiskey whispers your name in every glass. A heart dusty air, your smile in every corner of my dim dreams. But time slipped like sand through these trembling hands, leaving empty bottles and colder beds. Every sip a silent toast to what we've lost. Rain taps at the window, echoing my heart's fragile frost. And I'll survive you tonight, in letters I'll never send, your ghost in my verses, dancing alone under the moon's melancholy light. Yes, I'll survive you tonight. Here's to the pain that molded my midnight blues, to every broken promise that I believe was true. Your words now faded, but oh, they still bleed in every note I sing, in every breath I breathe. I'll survive you tonight, in letters I'll never send, as the candles burn out and the storm passes by, with my voice soft and low, singing I survived you tonight. Oh, I survived you tonight. Softly the echo fades, the night grows still, surviving somehow against all will. In the dim light of a dusty bar, under the weeping willow shade, I caught the lingering smoke dancing where our old records play. My heart's tucked in the pocket of the night, where shadows learn to sway. I saw your eyes, a quiet storm in the silence. You had so much to say. When I saw unshaken, loving silence, it was a whisper, not a cry, abundant spoken, but so defiant, like stars and seas still grace the sky. We walk through the echoes of our laughter under a crescent moon's glow. But in your quiet found the chapters where my name no more would show. From whiskey high candle's flickering tail, I pen down words on the edge of breath and pale. A dusty room where ghosts sing soft and low, in corners where your laughter used to flow. These letters to where you belong no more. Folded whispers sealed with the tears I've worn. Your scent on cold whiskey nights while the moon recounts our faded rights. You left your shadows here in the dust, leaving behind love crumbled to rust. These letters to sealed with the tears I've worn. Oh, they're carried off by the midnight train. Sad song echoing where our right turned all to wrong. Oh, how these rooms still talk about your grace, and I see reflections of your face in empty glasses that I now embrace. Your memory, my heart can't erase. Letters to where you belong no more. My heart's soft echo on your distant shore. Oh, this candle burns out as dawn whispers near, leaving just shadows of us that once were here. A whisper, a tear, and the ghost of your cheek. Midnight, midnight strikes a chord on my old street, where shadows dance beneath the moonlit skies. Here in this room where our memories meet, I find my myself where laughter used to lie. A glass of whiskey holds the cold embrace. Silent whispers flow like smoky night. Each one a ghost of your once familiar face, in the echoes of a chair that sits bare. Here I am in the arms of loneliness again, holding on to a love that the night can amend. The silence loud and the darkness my friend. Oh, I'm wrapped in the arms of loneliness again. We promised forever, but forever found its end. On a stormy evening when you walked out the door, the rain cried for me as I tried to pretend that the sound of your leaving wasn't a roar. Now the candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall, like the doubts that dance in the corners of my mind. This room holds the echo of your footsteps in the hall, and the pieces of my heart you left behind. Here I am in the arms of loneliness again, cradling memories where our love had been. With every breath, I'm still where we began. Yes, I'm lost in the arms of loneliness again. Oh, the street lights flickers outside the frosted glass, each pulse a beat of heartache, timed and true. In the stillness I see our love's impasse, every shattered dream tinted in blue. So here I stay in the arms of loneliness again, whispering to the night, trying to comprehend as the stars hold a watch until the very end. I'm adrift in the arms of loneliness again, fading out like a song that's reached its end, wrapped softly in the arms of loneliness again. On the dim light of a closing bar, candles flickering low, silhouettes dance on hardwood worn floors where memories come and go. The echo of a piano playing soft and slow, every note a whisper of the things I used to know. Oh, I'm standing on the edge of pain, smoke curling around my heart, each puff a story lost in time, each exhale tears apart. This whiskey's holding ghosts tonight, in the shadows they implore, on the edge of still learning, love's a flame, and I'm born more. Once laughter filled these empty walls, your voice the sweetest climb. Now solitude wraps its cold hands in the ticking of the time. You promised stars and brought the night, took dreams as you withdrew, left bitterness in empty glasses, the residue of you. Oh, I'm standing on the edge of pain, smoke curling around my heart, each puff a story lost in time, each exhale tears apart. This whiskey's holding ghosts tonight, in the shadows they implore, on the edge of still learning, love's a flame, and I'm born more. Rain taps at the window like the rhythm of a blues, each drop a note in the ballad of the paths that we choose. Your scent lingers like a melody that sadness can't erase, a dance of smoke and memory in this forsaken place, on the edge of still learning, pain's a teacher in the night, smoke whispers soft of freedom in the embers of twilight. Oh, this heart keeps on burning, though the flame waltzes alone, on the edge of still learning, making peace with the unknown, softly fading like the candles last light gone. Echoes of laughter, shadows playing their game, a smoky haze, a flicker of a candle's steady flame, mournful piano notes call out my name, here in the silence of a broken past embrace, I find my refuge in this forgotten place, on the edge of unshaken love, still holding on to a world that moves to chill. The heart may wait firm. In the eye of a storm, I speak my silent affirm. Once danced under moonlight, untraced by pain, to a tune that promised tomorrow again and again. But seasons turn their back, leaving colors that fade. Now I'm sipping memories in the bed we made. Love whispered like a breeze, but winds they betray. In the arms of the night, I watch it slip away. On the edge of unshaken love, still holding on to a world that's moved to chill. The heart may waver, but the soul stands firm. In the eye of a storm, I speak my silent affirm. Oh, the laughter we share haunts like a ghost. Each echo a specter, love's lingering host. Rain taps at my window, a rimming sorrow's cry, whispering secrets of how we never said goodbye. On the edge of unshaken love, still cradling dreams that the cold nights spill. Though the heart may waver, my soul stands firm. On the edge of unshaken love, I confirm. In the quiet after rain, softly I still yearn. And in the flicker of those candles, in the quiet alone, on the edge of unshaken love is where I'll always go. Broken whispers call, stale scent of smoke, shadows on the wall, under the bar at 2 a.m. Glass in a tender hand, silent tales pour out where the lonely band stands. Echoes of laughter, a ghost of clinking cheers. Here she sits among the dust of yesteryears. Tonight under the bar cries a river, soft and slow. Red lips meet the rim where the sinking with the drip of the candle's side, under the bar at 2 a.m. where love came to die. There was laughter, there was light in her smile. Now just the flicker of the past, mile after mile. Once a haven, now the stage of her soliloquy. Empty chairs and the echo of what used to be. Her heart played rhythms in tune with his lies. Underneath the bar's dim light, a part of her died. Tonight under the bar cries a river, kiss in daylight. Goodbye. Under the love through time tonight, where shadows linger in the light, my soul's painted with your hues. In every melody I find your clues. The clock ticks with the lover's sigh. Under the love through time I cry. This song's for the ghost that we became. Under the love, nothing's the same. Curtain falls in a smoky bar. Under dim and flickering stars, candle shadows dance on old brick walls, whispering tales from afar. My heart's wrapped in velvet night, as bourbon soothes the aching mind. Every note I sing, soaked with the rain, echoes of love, echoes of pain. Under the love through time tonight, where shadows linger in the light, my soul's painted with your hues. In every melody I find your clues. The clock ticks with the lover's sigh. Under the love through time I cry. This song's for the ghost that we became. Under the love, nothing's the same. Once laughter filled our midnight spree, now it's just the guitar and me. Your promises like falling leaves scattered beneath our old dream tree. You said forever, whispered sweet. A crueler game I serenade, but it's not the same. Under the love through time tonight, where shadows linger in the light, my soul's painted with your hues. In every melody I find your clues. The clock ticks with the lover's sigh. Under the love through time I cry. This song's for the ghost that we became. Under the love, nothing's the same. Oh, the mirror shows a face, time's gentle hand It's a reflection of a younger me, drowned in a whiskey sea. Here's to the kisses we once knew, to the echoes, to the room. In the silence after the songs is where my lonely heart belongs. Under the love, through time tonight, as stars fade out of sight, softly, softly let me be in the quiet of the memory. Oh, under the love, through time so light, I'll find my peace in the night. And as the piano softly cries, under the love, a part of me dies. Soft fade under the love, through time tonight. In the corner of the smoky room, candlelight flickering, casting shadows of doom, echoes of laughter, a ghostly serenade, legacies of lovers in a melancholy masquerade. My thoughts like whiskey, neat and unbending, spill over memories where the night's still pending. Whispers of ashes, whispers that cry, building my armor under the sapphire sky. Each tear that falls, whispers turn to screams in the solitude of these broken dreams. But life, it plays like an old sad hymn, echoing in the armor built within. The storm came sudden, love's cruel change of hand left me stranded in no man's land. Your promises faded, just like our old song, played on a piano where the right felt wrong. Now in the arid silence of our used to be, I gather the pieces you left of me. Whispers of ashes, whispers that cry, building my armor under the sapphire sky. Each tear that falls, whispers turn to screams in the solitude of these broken dreams. But life, it plays like an old sad hymn, echoing in the armor built within. Oh, I've danced with my shadows, I've silenced my fears, but your voice like velvet still rings in my ears. A cruel tender memory, a piercing sharp thorn in the armor of ash where the hope was born. Just me and the night, now forever entwined. Your ghost in the echo, endlessly soft as the coming of merciful death. My armor, it glistens with tears I've outworn in the quietude after the thunderstorm. Life still playing that old sad hymn. Love, the armor and the ash within. Softly, softly, till the night rescinds whispers of ashes to armor in my mind.
In a room where shadows flicker, with the candles tied at flame, silken whispers of the past call softly through the rain. There's a glass of amber whiskey resting gently in my hand, in the arms of still learning. Paint colors the land. Oh, and the heart knows the depth where those silent sorrows swim in the quiet between two heartbeats. I find the edges dim. Still learning, still yearning beneath the moon's soft climb. I'm wrapped in the arms of the pain, lingering in my mind. Was the echo of your laughter that faded out too soon, or the ghost of your goodbye under the cold indifferent moon? From the warmth of shared secrets to nights cold and strange, here in this solitude, my heart remains untrained. Oh, and the heart knows the depths where those silent sorrows swim in the quiet between two heartbeats. I find the edges dim. Still learning, still yearning beneath the moon's soft climb. I'm wrapped in the arms of the pain, lingering in my mind. There's a memory unbroken dances on the edge of dreams where I had hoped to stand beyond the ledge. Now whispers in the corridors where our shadows used to play echo with the colors of a time slipping away. Oh, and the heart knows the depths where those silent sorrows swim in the quiet between two heartbeats. I find the edges dim, still learning, still burning beneath the moon's soft climb, forever in the arms of the pain, woven in my mind. Softly now, softly as the night does slowly fade, in the arms of still learning, where my sorrow softly waits.
In the dim glow of a candle's last dance, empty chairs, echoes of laughter, past glances, whiskey breath, a solitary glass laid bare, footsteps whisper secrets in the cold night air. When I saw silent room alone, heartstrings pulled on cobweb bones, memories flicker in shadows that roam in that silent room where love had flown. Once a haven, now walls just moan. Your laughter's ghost in every tone. A picture, crooked smile, turned stone. Heartache sits on its dusty throne. When I saw silent room alone, heartstrings pulled on cobweb bone, memories secrets of what's tomorrow, sifting through the ashes of dreams we borrow, finding only the silence, sharp and narrow. When I saw silent room alone, softly, softly my spirit's overthrown. A candle dies, but the light has shone in that silence I've grown. Whispered goodbyes we've both known in that silent room alone.
In the dim light of a dying day, shadows crawl across the floor. Velvet whispers in aged wood hold secrets of the door. Candle flickers casting spells on glasses kissed by lips of lore. Under the bar at 2 a.m., where souls meet and explore. Under the bar at dusk, where time and dreams collide, I sip on sorrow, neat and strong, and let the spirits guide. Love's a ghost that haunts me still, in the smoke that swirls and hides. Under the bar at 2 a.m., with memories by my side. Was a time this old stool cradled dreams of you and me. Laughter spilled like silver streams in this refuge by the sea. But the tide pulled you away, left echoes in your empty seat. Now the glass reflects a face framed in bittersweet. Under the bar at dusk, where time and dreams collide, I sip on sorrow, neat and strong, and let the spirits guide. Love's a ghost that haunts me still, in the smoke that swirls and hides. Under the bar at 2 a.m., with memories by my side. Oh, the rain taps like a rhythm, a blues beat on the pane. Each drop a note, a story, oh, a window to the pain. The night whispers of the past, and in its gentle arms I fall, finding solace in the dark, 'neath the neon's gentle call. Under the bar at dusk, where we once danced in the night, the echo stay.